So today was the first class that I had. It was called Recovery 101, and it's being put on by Hope Learning Center, I believe. And it's just Zoom meetings, thank God. So it works for me. So this one it was really good actually. I mean, I've already been a year in the recovery, but always new information helps. Um, so recovery is possible. It is real. And then they have something called Chime, which is called Connections That You Need, Hope to Believe in, Identify in Yourself, Meaning of Yourself, and the Empowerment. And the stigma that goes along with mental health has definitely come a long way, and it shouldn't even be there because you aren't your disability or your illness. You're still Amber or Bob or Steve. You just happen to have, a disability, but that doesn't change who you are as a person. Some of us it does because I have bipolar, so that'll fuck you up a little bit more. But anyway, um, um, stigma, yeah, is not who we are. Mental health is eternal, and it depends on how we feel. Um, they do this thing where it's a pedal, and it's supposed to be like you in in the middle, and then everything that goes around it, almost like a medicine wheel. So like your culture, family, friends, sexuality, work, politics, spirituality, hopes and dreams, values, and things that go along with mental illnesses. And the recovery you should be saying is, I am a person, not an illness. Um, for the activity, we had to do our own little flower. So that was what they had presented. Mine, I put down dogs, friends, movies, mental illness, vegan, news, environment, family, sensitive, spiritual, positive, created, and loving. I didn't draw a proper flower. I did piss on that part. And to practice self care, food and exercise is the most important part of somebody when you're starting to go into a depression, or if you are in depression. Those are the two basic things: food and exercise. Like, really, you don't even have to change out your pajamas to do shit like that. Like, really, it doesn't matter how low in the hole you go. Um, so, what you should, oh, and then for hinderings and hinders. I can't remember what the fuck it was. But the good part of it was support, my support peer, which is Marietta, and my animals, Mother Nature, spirituality, creative, and moving. Eventually, and moving. The hindrance ones are trauma because I was born with a trauma, so that'll fuck up your day every day for 46 years. Um, your triggers, I wake up and that's pretty much a trigger, so that's a hindrance. The Battleford Union Hospital is a hindrance because they don't do jack shit to help people around here. They don't care. All they care about is their paycheck. They don't even actually, there are people working there that aren't even licensed, qualified to be doing their jobs. I know two people for sure. And one's the addictions guy that used to take care of me. He doesn't have any, not even qualified near enough to be doing that kind of stuff. And I also put down the bus system for North Battleford because their bus North Battleford is a 10-minute drive from my house, literally. But the bus system between Battleford and North Battleford, the cities hate each other, so they won't run the bus system between each other. So if I need to cab over to Northtown, it's 15 bucks one fucking way. If you're going to Walmart, you're looking at 40 bucks there and back because you got to go through extra sets of lights and shit like that. So how many times do you think I can afford to go across the other side of town? So, that's brutal. So hindrance is money with that too, having to pay for, extras that should be, I mean, everybody should have been playing fucking like, I don't know, Sim City in order to be a mayor or something, or building roads and bus systems. Like, come on. I knew this by playing goddamn game like when I was 8 years old. My anxiety, my bipolar depression, OCD, ADHD, SAD, and GOD. Those all add up. But the biggest thing for everybody is that there is hope. There's hope for everything that we do. And then you had to think of what we do. I'm hopeful for Wendy, which was my NA sponsor, and now she's a friend. And Mark has always been there for the last year. He's been very good. And I need mental health work, but I'm working on it. And then it showed a picture of two little flowers. And that one flower, if you put it at the front of the house and you watered it and, you gave it sunshine and shit, she's going to flourish. Whereas the one at the back door, obviously, it's going to die because it's not getting any kind of love or of anything that it needs. So you need to grow your flower. You need to mentally take care of what's in your garden. You got to take out the weeds and on a daily basis. Like I mean it's all the time and it's really really hard. As somebody that was drinking for so long, I literally had to cut off every single friend that I had the day that I came back. So I lost like 40 people that I usually would chit chat to or people to hang around and go to coffee with or something like that. But no, I gave them all up because they're every single one of them are, and they were bad drinkers like I was. It wasn't like, like sit around and have one or two. It'd be like a two four, or, a 2-4 cans or like whatever. But so keep take care of your flower very much so. And then it showed this other thing where spirituality, your physical, your mental, and your sociality, your social growth, which I call the medicine wheel. So I follow the medicine wheel. Or like it's like a car that has four little tires. Every tire represents something in that circle out of the four circles. So if one of your tires goes flat, you're going to be fucked up a little bit. Well, when all my tires are running on like pretty low right now. So I know I need to just start getting, I don't know, back into track somehow here. And then nourish your brain. Whether you're just watching documentaries in the background, always having something, match three games, crossword puzzles, things like that, just things to keep you going, your mind focused on the here and now, especially too. Again, it's always about the here and now and in the present, and that's why they call it a present. Today is a gift. You were given a gift today, so accept your present and do your best for the day. There's also something called a Watch Talk TED or TED Talks. Apparently, it's something on YouTube. So if anybody's ever heard of it or that, I've got to find it out. I have not found it yet or looked into it personally. And then we are an act in recovery. So we're always in recovery. You never really do get over some stuff, like depending on your traumas. If you're dealing with death, you're not going to get over somebody dying, not until you die and see them in heaven again. It ain't going to happen. I'm not going to jump up and down for joy one day going, yay, TJ's not here today. That ain't going to fucking fly. So, anyway, that was what we learned today in Recovery 101. Pretty much just take care of yourself. Put yourself first and all. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of what your kids or your animals, even like me. In my case, thank God I have animals because it's the only thing that keeps me really going. I would have no reason to get up in the morning. I don't drink coffee, so I don't need to get up and start the pot. I don't have anything that really matters in my life whatsoever right now. So unless I had two dogs that needed to pee pee and a couple cats to feed, I literally would stay in my couch, like in bed, like all day long and just watch horror movies all day long, So take care of yourself mentally by far. Um, and yeah, there's lots of groups out there to join and stuff. And I have a whole bunch of classes booked. So look for somebody in your area, no matter where you are. I think this was through Battle for Mental, or no, Canadian Mental Health. Um, I can give you I'll actually give you an email address for one of the ladies that runs the thing. If you want information, it's HOPLC at CMHASTK.com. So yeah. So give them and I don't know if that's just North Battleford. It might be Saskatchewan because they're talking about Regina and crap like that too. But if you're not in Saskatchewan, you gotta have shit somewhere in your thing. So I also have they sent, what do you call it? Those point presentations kind of thingies and little backgrounds. So if anybody is watching this and is interested in like getting the booklet and crap, that we read through too, it's on my computer. I'm not going to read it to you right now, but if anybody's interested in something like that, let me know. I can post it for you. And that's not a big deal. So, yeah, do your gratitude every day, your affirmation every night, and take things very, very, very slowly. Take them very slowly, one day at a time, one step at a time, baby, baby, baby steps. It really doesn't matter as long as you're getting it forward, right? Because in recovery, we all end up in the same place sometimes too, where you're stuck in the corridor and you can't seem to find the exit. There's just doors and doors and doors and walls and no way out. But there is a way out. You just got to find it. And there is. And it comes with asking for help. And if you don't want to ask for help, there's plenty of help to do online. Christ Almighty, all you have to do is go out of your way and go get some of these stupid, like the Mindful Way book. If you find it hard to ask, it shouldn't be embarrassing or anything. And it is, which is stupid because that's the way we've made mental health. They are they're still treating us as not a human. It's what we have. Oh, Amber is a bipolar. No, no, no. Amber is Amber. Fuck you. I just got bipolar. And I have ADHD and all those other things. And I quite enjoy a couple of them, especially the ADHD one. Keeps me quite highly. That one's a good one. I recommend that to a lot of people, actually. Anyway, so that's the rant on that one. And that's Recovery 101. And I believe it was a one time only session. So a couple of the other ones have 4 or 5 sessions coming up. So I will be in touch in the next few days with actually, I don't know when my next one is. Actually, it won't be till next week, till next Tuesday. So then I'll go back to finishing this book. That 52 Ways should be able to get done by then because I'm going to have to get that one back soon. So have a good night, everybody, and hugs and peace and love to all, and love my vegans. Bye, guys.